Okay, we're going to do this problem from lesson 5. Problem number 4. Find the x values, if any, in which the function f of x equals x minus 6 over x squared minus 36 is not continuous. Which of the discontinuities are removable? All right, let's go ahead and write this out. F of x equals x minus 6 over x squared minus 36, which now we are going to factor, which is x minus 6 over x plus 6 times x minus, and that is a 6, minus x minus 6, which equals 1 over x plus 6, which s is not equal to 6. So if anything, x equals a negative 6 is not removable. X is greater than plus 6 is removable. Thus, f of x equals 1 over 6 plus 6, which equals 1 over 12. So, x equals 6 is removable, and x equals negative 6 is not removable. Okay, we're going to do the problems from lesson 7. Problem 4 and 5. Number 4 is find the derivative of f of x equal 3x plus 2 by the limit process. So I'll go ahead and start by finding the okay. Let's delete some of this. Alright, we're finding the derivative of x of x equals 3x plus 2 by the limit process. So we'll do f of x equals, the limit of delta x to 0. And we will write that out and distribute with f times x plus delta x minus f times x, which equals 3 times x plus delta x plus 2 minus 3x plus 3. This is when we're distributing, all divided by delta x, and this will be this right here, delta x. So as we continue on, the limit of delta x 0 will equal 3 delta x over delta x, what they will cross out, and u will be equal with 3. So that will be the derivative. Let's move on to number 5, which is find the derivative of f of x equals 1 over x squared by the limit process. Basically the same thing, number 5. The limit, we'll find the limit of delta x to 0. Distributing again, f times x plus a delta x times f times x minus, all over delta x, which equals, we're going to vote that up, 1 over x plus delta x squared minus 1 over x squared over delta x. do the limit of delta x to 0 again, which will be x squared minus x plus a delta x squared over x squared times the x plus a delta x squared over delta x. As we keep going, limit of delta x to 0 equals x squared times the x squared plus delta x squared plus 2x delta x over x squared x plus a delta x squared times delta x. Limit again of limit to delta x to 0. When we solve that, it's negative 2 delta x plus delta x squared over x squared times x squared plus a delta x squared. We're going to divide by delta x, the numerator and denominator, which gives the limit of delta x to 0 equals a negative 2x over x squared times x squared, negative 2x over x cubed equals a negative 2 over a squared, which equals negative 2x to the negative cube power f equals x to the negative 2 to the negative 2x negative third. That will be your thing. And when we will use the rules, 1 over x squared equals x to the negative 2 d over a dx equals x. X equals a negative 2x minus 3. Well, that would be your derivative right here. Equals a x to the negative square to a negative 2x minus 3.